Alright, what's going on? Today is March 27th. I'm going to be going over today's price action and the two trades I took today. I'm up $537 in the day, as you can see. Just taking this evaluation slow. Just, oh God. Just trying to prove to myself that I can do it. That I can prove profitability and consistent wins. I don't want to gamble this eval. I know I could pass it in two trades if I liked, right? I could risk heavy, just go for one-to-ones for $1,500 and pass it in a day. But then I'm paying a $200 activation fee or $150 activation fee for me to not even um, be able to prove to myself that I can pass it without doing that. So we're just taking it slow. There's no rush or anything like that, so we're taking it slow. As far as what I saw on price today, well, we're clearly bearish, right? This is what I wanted to see get taken out at the start of the day. This swing low right here. So this was my main target for the day. We were clearly trending towards it, right? 4 hours completely bearish. 1 hour is completely bearish. I did see this 4 hour gap off open that also lined up with a 1 hour. It also lined up with a 15-minute fair value gap. So maybe I was thinking off open, right? We might manipulate up here and then deliver lower. We ended up not getting that. What we did get though, oh, not that 4 hours. Sorry. So yes, I did see this 4 hour. I saw London high, all these 1 hour gaps. This is what I meant to say. So we had this 1 hour gap above, right? And this lined up with a 15-minute fair value gap as well. If you see it right here. It was a high inside of a 15-minute fair value gap, and then it was just an hourly unmitigated fair value gap. So I was thinking maybe we might push up there, right? Manipulate into that 1 hour and then deliver lower towards our draw on liquidity, right? But on open, that's not what we did. On open, we pushed up slightly. We got a sweep of these swing highs inside these highs inside this 5-minute fair value gap. If you go over to the 5-minute fair value gap, you can see that this is a high inside of a 5-minute fair value gap. So we got a sweep of those while still respecting the 5-minute fair value gap, which is a great sign we're going lower. And then off open, we immediately dump, right? I didn't want to take shorts off any of these just because we were still inside of these. We're still inside of these 5-minute fair value gaps, right? I mean, once you saw an inverse here, then I was waiting for a pullback. I'm not taking it off of this displacement, right? So I didn't take any shorts at this second. Or at that time frame. Let me put on my executions. Where are they at? Alright. Okay, so then what I was waiting for is I was waiting for this 5 minute to come get filled, right? So I'm waiting for this 5 minute fair value gap to come get filled. We do tap into it here, but we respect the 1 minute. And then we get a retracement up. We sweep out this high inside of this 5 minute. We're still respecting the 5 minute. And we start to deliver lower. So originally I was looking for this 2 minute inversion. Right, I wanted to see this 2 minute get inversed, but we just completely displaced through it. I mean, I got a terrible entry. This could have been well easily over $1,000 day, maybe even 1,500 if I would have gotten the proper entry, but I did not. You could have taken this 1 minute candle. I ended up taking the 2 minute candle, and I was waiting for a little bit of a pullback. We didn't get it. I got in at what 23,546 right here. So I got in right here. Just not a great fill at all. Not a great fill at all. But gotta do what you gotta do. Stops above this high, and then I had my TP down here for a what was it, 1-to-1? I think this is what I had. I might have entered with my stops above this high. 23,478. Nah, I got out right here. I think I had my stops above this distribution candle right here, right? Which is where I would usually put it, right? The stop goes above the body of the candle that created the inversion, right? So that's where I got in right here, and we're just out for a 1-to-1 right there. So that was the first trade of the day. That one put me up about $500, and I could have been done for the day. I did get a little bit greedy, and I saw this A plus setup present itself, right? So what did we create at 10 a.m.? We had data lows, right? So big wick data. This was Michigan sentiment final, right? And so we also were overextended on this range, right? So I see that we are overextended on this range. I want to see a pullback to the EQ of the range, right? So at this point, I'm looking for a pullback into EQ of the range that also lines up with this 5-minute fair value gap. What do? We get exactly that. We get the pullback. You could have taken this 1-minute inversion. For me, I wasn't convicted by it. I said I think we want to push further up into this 5-minute, go at least to equilibrium of it, and then we also want to hit EQ of the range, right? So I didn't take this. I faded this. And then I see that we tap into EQ of the range. We also respect the 50% line of the 5-minute candle on the 5-minute chart, or 5-minute time frame, I mean. And after that, I was looking for an inversion. The only inversion that you got was this 1-minute candle, 1-minute inversion. And before you say anything, blah, blah, it's too small, it's too small. No, it's not. Price respected it twice. Once his price is respecting the fair value gap, no matter the size of it, that becomes a high confluence area for a reversal if we can inverse it, right? So that's what I was looking for. Again, I get a terrible fill. Right, so I'm looking for just a quick little inversion of this 1 minute. Maybe even go, and then I was going to go maybe break even at this low, right? Break even at this internal low. That didn't happen. What I end up getting is 23,503. So I get in right here. I had my stops above this high like an idiot, and I was targeting data lows for a little bit over a 1-to-1. And I was going to go break even right here. So I come up, I get a little bit of drawdown, right? I know that we're still going to respect this 1-minute fair value gap. We end up going down. We hit my break even point. God dang it. I go break even. And because I expect this to just flush. There's no reason we should come up and retrace off of this little swing low, right? I expect it to flush through this if my drawn liquidity is right, and if this is going to play out, right? We come up. I get stopped at a break even, unfortunately. So, and then we go run, and it plays out. So that's just unfortunate. It's just how it goes. But regardless, today was a good day. I enjoyed price action today. It was pretty obvious. I mean, both trades I think were pretty obvious trades. They made sense to me just immediately. And now it looks like we're trending a little bit bullish. Maybe go sweep out this high inside of this 5-minute. I still think we have room to go, right? I still think we want to come down and tap into this drawn liquidity. So not too sure what price is going to do from here, but I am locked out. Not taking anything else. I'm ending this week off up $1,000. I took 4 trades, 2 break evens, 2 winners. So I'm happy with it. Hopefully next week we can get this evaluation passed. Just playing it slow. Yeah. So that is going to be it for me today. I'll be back for another backtesting session later, but that's going to be all for me today.